gotta get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new, this ain't what you used to. I do me, do you? I do me, do you? This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. No, this ain't what you used to. Switching from the bikes to a new coupe. You know I keep some new shoes. Keep it simple, not like you. All night, get right. Know you know the price. Know you know the name, no games. I need all my money now. Not playing, man. This ain't what you used to. I might fly to LA. This cold weather ain't for me. Hit the bank, round your way. What you used to? And I'm grinding to the top. I can't let it slip away, so I gotta get the pay. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you? I do me, do you? This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. Calls keep coming in for the win, get it in. This ain't what you used to. So you get on my nerves. Try hit my line, get curved. This ain't what you used to. Round, round, swerve. Everybody here knows the word. This ain't what you used to. Know you know the drill. Always paying now, see the rail. This ain't what you used to. I get it in for my kids. Stack those chips and I get that check. Not what you used to. You see how I live, work my biz. I'm too far from the rest, not what you used to. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new, this ain't what you used to. I do me, do you? I do me, do you? This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you.
Mic check, mic check. What is going on, everybody? How you guys feeling? Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. If you are tuned in and if you can hear me loud and clear, I need everybody to go ahead and tap in their location. What is going on, guys? How y'all feeling and how y'all doing? I see we got people tap in from Long Beach. I see we got people tapped in New Zealand, Chicago. That's what's up. Puerto Rico, Texas. We got people tapped in everywhere. I see that's what's up, man. So what's going on, y'all? Just wanted to keep you updated for one on what's going on in my end. So I wanted to start a fresh, new, final, exclusive challenge for myself and for you guys to see me grow. Not only that, I am also doing another challenge with Funder Pro as we speak. So if you guys aren't familiar with Funder Pro, make sure you do tap in with Funder Pro. Link it is in the description. You are able to get 20% off by using my link down below. But I am also doing another challenge. But that being said, guys, just to give you an update what's been going on. I think last week we had a couple okay trades with oil. I think we might have took a L with one or two trades with oil, and then a break. We broke even with the NASDAQ trade yesterday, but we had a beautiful trade yesterday with oil once again. That was pretty much the only trade I was able to call out. Currently, I did call out a gold trade literally about 30 minutes ago. So currently riding that one through, seeing how this one's going to play out. We do have news coming in about 20 minutes, 22 minutes exact. So I want to kind of see what gold is doing. I see it was pushing, don't hit that stop loss. I see we're pushing back down. So I kind of want to see what we got going on with gold. I do see a whole entire liquidity phase, and that's exactly why I'm tapped in on gold for the other way. So we're going to see how this one plays out. And kind of just stay up to par with that. Now, other than that, guys, keep you updated. Like I said, this is a new challenge I'm officially starting. This is a personal challenge I am growing. This one I'm making sure I'm journaling every single trade this time. Last challenge I did, you guys seen, I didn't really put nothing in the comments, but this time I kind of got that going here. So we want to make sure that we have everything going good and great. Now, make sure you guys like the video. If you haven't already liked the video, make sure you guys go ahead and tune in by liking this video. I need everyone here to golly, go ahead and show some appreciation by liking the video. You guys know I feel a little motivated today to go ahead and drop some fire gems, maybe talk about a strategy, my strategies. But let's see if we can get those likes up. Oil, man. US 30 drop. Man, I don't even trade US 30. Look at this oil, man. It just took off. I don't even think we getting a pullback. The streets of gossip. You said liquidity. What you speaking on liquidity on? Gold is really being a little sketchy right now, per usual. I believe gold is also waiting for news too. It's dollar. I'm looking at dollar. I looked at dollar earlier. I'm not really too cautious of dollar and gold anymore because the correlation's just been weird lately. But typically, seeing that dollar is already aggressively strong gives me my bias that dollar could definitely be weak just for this temporary time. And give or take that, we've been going up for this session and last session. We should be going down for gold this session as well. GJ, I was looking at GJ and I'm still looking at GJ for opportunity, but I don't really see too much opportunities because I'm still waiting on that pullback that I need to see with GJ in order for me to get in. Oh, you said everything dropped. Damn, NASDAQ took a dive too. So look, when you're doing this challenge, what percentage do you risk per trade? So my overall risk is actually 15%. So I can go all the way up to 15%. But that's my overall. So if I'm in 2 trades, I can't compass that. Otherwise, I'll go against my rules, my setup that I created, and that I'm actually trying to stick to, which is, of course, you guys know, once again, for those that's new to my channel, I have a system that I've been following from day one, and I'm making sure I'm sticking to that. This time, last challenge, I lost $4 grand doing just random trading, but I still was able, obviously, to profit $13K from a $1,700 account that we did. This time, I'm gonna try to make sure I make my just random trading to a low. For those that don't know what the just random trading is, it's a strategy that I added where I absolutely have no idea why I got in the trade. It just looked nice. I didn't really see a setup. One of my setups, basically, I went against my rules, and that's what I like to call just random trading. So it happens. We are all traders. We sometimes go against our rules all the time. A lot of us have rules created, and we still go against our damn rules. So that's why I had to add this. I can monetize myself to see how efficient I am towards what I'm trying to do and stick to my plan. So once again, that's what we're doing now. And yeah, how big is our accounts right now? I got a question for you guys. Are you guys trading personal or funded today, or both? What are you guys doing? Funded, personal, or both? Guys, I'm kind of waiting on news to hit. We got 15 more minutes for news to hit. I don't know why my internet's so slow right now. YouTube, see. All right. I see a lot of you guys are choosing personal. Wow. What's going on, Jacob? How you feeling, brother? Does Funded Pro have a consistency rule? How often do you withdraw? You can withdraw once a week, every Monday. It's pretty cool. Man, I am not liking how gold is moving right now. GJ is doing just beautiful. Oil's doing just beautiful, but we ain't get into it though, so it's not like it's the best thing. This is a very bearish day for sure, guys. Yes, very bearish day for sure. And down there for every pair out here right now. I love it. So ain't too much going. The thing about GJ is, like I said earlier, I'm still looking for this pullback to happen before I actually consider this an opportunity to trade. Let's see, lo-fi hippo. I don't know why is this still. You honestly thought gold was gonna drop a little? Yeah, me too. Still waiting to see. Some people say it's better to avoid the news trading. What's your opinion, Solo? I mean, it's true. It's true, 100%. I do say that, if you do see a great setup and a great opportunity, go ahead and take it, but just take it with the lowest risk that you can. Otherwise, just don't trade it at all. Because yeah, news can be very manipulated. Absolutely. regardless if your bias is right. It can go one way up and then straight down, just like you guys see it all the time. Yeah, guys, we got news coming in just a little bit, about 13 more minutes exact. Yeah, definitely could play both sides. I'm gonna having lags into the streams. Hopefully not. Mohammed, what is up, brother? How you doing? I'm doing good. Currently, we just waiting on news. Waiting on news to hit. Dollar should be going up though. Dollar should be going up though. You said the gap has been fulfilled with the gap definitely has been fulfilled. I got a lot of notes on here. But yeah, the gap definitely has been fulfilled. So the thing about oil that I'm just now realizing on a 1 hour scale, we are doing a bigger play of action. So I mean, oil got a lot of leeway. I mean, we got a lot of levels to come down to, right? We're looking at 72 all the way down to 70. So anywhere inside of this is kind of where I'm looking for oil to kind of just stop reacting as much as it's doing now and just kind of see what's going on. It's kind of where my level is at. And I see we got a lot of gaps in here as well, so this definitely could be something powerful. We still strong. This is crazy. Like, this is kind of moving like NASDAQ today, where I'm just not getting no opportunity to enter. Hopefully, maybe during New York only session, like around 11 noon, it might be a setup for me. Hopefully. By the way, guys, I know y'all been asking finally for this journal, and I have promised you guys in May it will be available for you guys to use. If those that don't know what this journal is, this journal will literally let you track every little detail. So if you have multiple strategies and you unsure what strategy performs, or you unsure what's your best pair to trade, or you feel like NASDAQ is your best pair, but for whatever reason you lose the most with NASDAQ, or you feel like gold is your best commodity but you lose the most with gold, but however with GU or GJ you make the most, it will give you all of that information in this journal. It will tell you what strategy performs best, tell you what days you make the most, what pairs you perform best with, what strategy works best for that pair. It literally gives you as much details as you can. So for those that's been asking me why I'm not a big fan of NASDAQ anymore, it's because of my journal. My journal literally helped me realize and finalize and perfect everything that I need to perfect for my trading plan. So this is why I'm doing the last challenge right now. And then, you know, I'm gonna just continue working on my personal from there. But basically my main focus is only oil. As you guys see, I did take 3 trades with NASDAQ just to see where we were at. And I didn't really have much success with it. We had an L NASDAQ. another L, and then we had a winner with Nasdaq. But as you see with oil, we are always doing good with oil. Oil good, oil good, oil good. So what I'm getting at the end of the day is, let me just show you guys the details here. What I'm getting at the end of the day is that you guys will be able to use this journal. It will be available soon for y'all to start trading and using right away, the end of this month. So just stay tuned for that, y'all. Just stay tuned for that. Yeah, we about to hit stop loss, bro. This is some bullish. We about to just hit the stop loss. Let's see. News in 8 minutes. Feel like we just might hit that stop loss and then drop. Probably look for another opportunity with gold. Just wait on the news to hit. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely wait on the news to hit with gold. Yeah, news messing with the strategy. It's always gold though, right? I'd love to take an oil trade, but I guess not today. Everything is just dropped. Everything just dropped, basically. All I can do is just wait for pullbacks. Matt, I appreciate that, man. Guys, yeah, definitely go ahead and smash that button. So Nasdaq is all over the place. It dropped and it came back. Yeah, nope. So you ain't got time for that. I have no time for that. Five more minutes. Kind of want to see what we got. I'm gonna just wait here, see what we got. All right, cool. You said, how do I get the record keeper? I don't know. Are you talking about my journal? Are you talking about this right here? Guys, if my music starts to be a little statically, just let me know again. If you were part of the boot camp, then you already should have this journal. That's no doubt about it. If you don't, then you're not a part of the boot camp. Four more minutes. 4 more minutes. I'm curious to see what Nasdaq is doing too. I just like to peek my eye in there a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. What in the world is going on? The overlay. No, you can use different platforms like Streamlabs, OBS. Y'all see, this is why I haven't been trading Nasdaq lately, because it's not been doing any structure. It's just been doing up and down movements. And for me, I don't personally like to trade like that. I literally like to obey structure or go off of structure before I actually take any opportunity and kind of just make my decision there. The only thing I see us being able to trade right now would be gold. We still ain't even hit stop loss, actually. Technically, we ain't even hit my stop loss. Once again, we are super strong for dollar, but gold still wants to remain mellow. Let's see how this plays out, y'all. Damn, could I bring in back my... And 1 more minute. Am I going to break even with gold? I'm going to ride it through. I'm going to ride it through, Jacob. I got enough capital, $2,700 in my personal and in my funded account. I'm doing a 200K funded account. Make sure my risk isn't too crazy. Yeah, should be all right. RSI is working good in a 1 hour Nasdaq. You want to know why, Martin? That is because it's in consolidation. I said this especially to my students and in my courses. The RSI is really good if you'd like to buy it oversold or overbought when it's in consolidation. I studied that my 3rd year. I realized that my 3rd year. All right, let's see. I'm waiting on the news to actually hit. Let's see what we got. Job opening. Waiting on it to come out. Ooh, see, we dropping. Yeah. Uh-oh, we just froze. What happened? Yeah, see, look at that. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a clean takeoff to the upside. Clean takeoff to the upside. We gotta record that one. sell hit, looking for another entry. After market comes. All right. Yeah, no, that's yeah, that trade. I'm gonna see if there's any other setups possibly. Let me see today live stats. Today's stats. We got one. So depending on how we want to hold up with this right here, we're strong. We got this strong engulfing candle for sure. That's a fact. Previously, actually, yeah, we should be dropping now. So it's kind of like we should start seeing a break of structure. Up current balance is 27, but with this trade, it definitely went down though. So now I kind of want to see if we can start getting pullbacks, possibly to start looking for some upwards move. But before I even get in this trade, really to consider this one to be a solid one, I need to see how we hold up with dollar. Oil isn't here to save me for the day. Not today. I'm gonna put an alert down here because I kind of want to see if we can get it to reach back in this area again. In 1 hour, we still in mad consolidation. Let me remove this for a second. We even been going sideways with gold lately. It's been super ugly, very ugly. Undecisive for sure. You had said something about Thunder Pro. I'm actually about to share the link again to you so you guys can have it. Okay, 6. Here's the link for Thunder Pro. I do Thunder Pro. It asks if I want to use MT4, MT5. I usually use MT4, but MT5 is better. Yeah, I like MT5. I've only been using MT5 lately. It's way better in my opinion. Just my opinion. No, I don't trade Bitcoin. I stopped trading Bitcoin a while. It's nothing for me to trade. Yeah, we got a lot of liquidity throughout. What is this? We got a lot of liquidity throughout. The 2K a day trading system, that's free, man. You just got to enter your email. You get it sent to your email. I would at least expect GJ to hit right back up. And no problem. So the only pairs that I am allowed to trade in 30 seconds or less would be like Forex, because the spreads are super low, super small, and I know I can get in with a nice little entry. I only usually do that with I do that with gold as well as any Forex pair like GJ. That's why I wanted to keep a Forex pair in my list, in my archive, because I feel like I can definitely still make that happen, as that is happening now. So yeah. Let me see where we got a impulsive trend. So for those that knows Elliott Wave and knows a little bit about how I trade, notice how we had this very aggressive downwards move, right, which is the beginning of a trend to the end of a trend, and then all of this right here is a 3-wave correction. Also you can see it as a 5-wave correction, but I see it as 3, 1, 2, and 3. But we do have a 3-wave correction. So what I'm even going to do is draw my fibs out from here to here. I usually wait for it to come 50% inside here, or just anywhere inside here. I look left to see if there's any POI levels, like any order blocks, supply demand levels in there, and I kind of go off that. And then once I know for sure that we did tap into here, this is when I dive into a smaller scale, like a 3-minute time frame, sorry, a 30-second time frame, 1-minute time frame, and I start looking for the reversal, and I start counter trending against it, because now I understand that we already have reached its lowest point. As long as there's nothing like news coming along that's going to reflect this and match this up, this is where I start looking for reversals. For anybody that's here always asking how you look for reversals, this is literally one way that I look for reversals. Pretty much the only way I look for reversals that I want to, if I want to go against the trade. I'm literally gonna prove it to you guys if we can get it set up. So I'm gonna put an alert here just in case. Still want it to come further down though, 50% like here, and gotta see what's going on. But let me add my alert right there. I haven't did a 30-second trade in so long, entry wise, in so long. It's been too focused on oil. 5-minute entries only. Same thing with dollar. So I can also say the same thing with dollar. I can look at this to head up and then hopefully see it break the structure and start going up. That's the same thing I do with any pair, by the way, guys. Does not matter what pair it is. I just know with Forex it's better to do it because the spreads are low, and I am able to get in these trades with the 30-second entries and all that stuff. 3 momentum candles, right? I look at various of things. One important thing that I look at is the break of structure, and I do look at candles. But considering that I'm on a 30-second, you got to be cautious of how you look at candles, because on the 30-second, a lot of traders will feel like, oh, I can take a trade after it broke the structure. I could take a trade for a buy here. So like, let's say you long it here after it broke structure and you realize it pulled back, gave you a beautiful engulfing candle. Remind you, you're on a 30-second. But the problem is a lot of traders will want to take that setup all the way up here. And you got to keep in mind, you are still trading against the trend. That doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to go all the way up to here, because it's not. The thing what could happen is the trader is going to just give us another correction. This correction could be any type of correction, by the way. It can be a flat. It can be something what we like to call a zigzag, right? It can be an expanding flat, right? Something like that. We won't know. Nobody here will never know. So that being said, you just gotta really be cautious of your TPs when you're in these trades. Like I say, the best thing, especially for me, is to just manually move your stops to break even, move it to some profit as the trade goes up, because when you counter trend trade, it is obviously risky. And you know what's even worse, for traders that don't even know how to trade with the trend, y'all trying to counter trend traders is even much more difficult to even do with the trend. So you just got to be prepared for that. Because yeah, other than that, I have missed out on this whole entire setup. I don't really focus on GJ as much, but the setup was definitely up here. Like I said earlier, this right here is, for those I didn't know, I use Elliott Wave very faithfully. I just don't show it in my charts. I don't need to because I can visually see it. So this is the pattern that I seen without even having to draw the lines visually. So setup would have been up here, waited on the break of structure, pulling back, give us a nice little setup. I usually like to enter 2 minutes, and then right here, either this candle or this candle would have been an entry for sure. So now that I missed out on that, it is what it is. There's still another opportunity possibly, but we have to wait on GJ to show that the buyers or the sellers are done and the buyers are in. I know a lot of traders like to enter just because they see the fibs hit and they be like, oh, but let's buy it now. And I'm just like, why are we buying it? You know, so yeah, you really got to be cautious of that. And then with gold, we need to start seeing some reaction. Structure. All it's showing me is buying right now. Ain't no good position right now. I need a good position. What's going on, Kevin? Dope, bro. You caught the go trade. Dope. I actually caught it the wrong way. Oil is finally reaching our Fibonacci point. My golden level of Fibonacci points. This is crazy. Damn, bro. Once again, this is doing the exact same thing I said with GJ, how on a 1 hour we have a impulsive trend. When you guys spot these impulsive trends, you have to make sure, I always say this, every impulsive trend comes with correction. The bigger the impulsive trend is, the aggressive the impulsive trend, the longer the correction would be. So that being said, when you're tapping into a trade, I know a lot of times traders is like, oh, am I gonna get in this trade too late, or am I in this trade too early? Last thing or the number one thing I always do is take out my fibs, and it gives me my answer. It literally gives me my answer, because if I'm drawing my fibs from that most recent, the highest point of the range or the lowest point of the range, whatever the beginning of the trend was, started from there, started from the end of the trend, I just look at my fibs, because all it really is doing is you're calculating how far out the continuation can go based off the previous reaction, which was the previous range, which is this. So when you're analyzing a market, or when you analyze a market, you got to be cautious and realize that if this is the trend based off this correction using the Fibonacci, what prediction and how far could the continuation go? If it continues to go down, or if it continues to go up. Take the fibs out, you will get your answer. Look left. You can also build up confluences along with your RSI, or not RSI, but your order block, supply demand levels, key levels. If you look inside this and you notice that your -27, your -618 is resting where your supply demand level is at. Let's say you got 3 supply demand levels and you're like, I don't know which one is valid. Just got to add a confluences up. That's all you're doing, just adding confluences up to give you more of a realistic story. So if you look and you're like, okay, I see that this level right here is solid, so this is probably where we're going to see reaction, right? So you then will basically use that in your favor. You can either enter, exit when it hits here, whatever your strategy is to enter and exit, and that's how you go about it. That's how I go about it every time I trade. So even for gold, even though we're going crazy, fucking crazy, bro, holy shit. Even for gold, how we just had news. When news is happening, I have a red line, which is negative 1.27, which is this right here. So whenever news happen, I have this line here for news, just for, like, you know, banks algorithms, they like to bring it all the way up to this Fib level. This is a Fibonacci level. This is just no made up level. This is a Fibonacci level. So if I look left, I instantly see obviously what's resting left is for anybody that trades support resistance, order blocks, supply demand, whatever you guys want to call it. Look at this level is resting perfectly right here. So now I got an idea of how far this move could end. So if I'm actually trying to go against the trade, this is where I would basically be like, all right, we should be completed here. However, I am not going to how can I put it? I am not going to just get in the trade just because it had hit this level. I still need to see structure to break and so forth. That's how I get in the trades, and that's how I focus. But I know not everybody's the same. Not everybody trades the same, which is cool. But I'm just letting you know that's how I go about it if I wanted to do something like that. Otherwise, I don't enter in the trade at all. So how GJ just instantly just took out all of these lows, and now we're dropping. This is kind of where I'm like, all right, guys, we just reached the lowest point of this continuation. We could start seeing the beginning of a reversal, but don't expect the reversal to be dramatic. Just know it can either be a flat reversal, something like this, or it can be something like this. Never would know. So I'm actually going to remove this because this is no longer the new high. This is the new high. I'm adjusting with stop loss. Or sorry, I'm adjusting with the market. So this is the new high here. Wait for it to break through completely and then start seeing some reaction from there. You said you lost your funded challenge. What you should do now, man, you should just figure out what was it that made you lost, bro. You got to figure that out. Do you even have a trading plan? Do you have a system that you follow, and did you follow it? Anthony, what is going on, brother? Yeah, man, I be having losing streaks sometimes. I just leave the market alone. I just be like, what the fuck? And I come back. I just started the small account. I just started this one literally yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. A lot of my money came from oil. I made like 15% on oil yesterday. All right, now we peeking at this red line right here. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, it took off crazy hard. Holy crap, that's crazy. Jacob, you funny. You said apparently there's no such thing as a pullback at all for nothing. I mean, there was with gold. That was this earlier. But as far as what I like to trade the most, nah, there wasn't nothing. It just reacted off of, really, this was actually needed based off of bigger information, higher time frame. By the way, guys, if you're not a part of the Discord, you guys do have access to join the Discord. There's a free section you guys can tune in. You think gold spike was mainly due to the news? Could it happen even without the news? This was all due to the news. 100% due to the news. Everybody's money went into went into gold. I say we still dropping with this one. Could still drop a little further. And this is why I say, guys, you also got to be careful when you enter, because I know a lot. I actually remember there's a couple traders that used to tell me they used to enter off of a fib level. Once it hits like a 382 or 50, and I'm just like, you just enter off that. You still want to wait on reaction from market structure before you actually get in a trade. You have to wait on reaction. There is no opportunity. Otherwise, in my opinion, if you would sell it now, good luck. And even if you buying it now, good luck, because it's not showing any reaction. Besides, I'm all about position. That's what it is for me. So it's like, if I enter now, where the hell will my stop loss be? Right here, that's not good. It's not a good position. Yo, what is going on, brother? How you feeling? What's going on? Yeah, there was news. We had news earlier. Drop opening, which was bad. So that's really what it was. Jesus, boy, this is crazy. One big spike up. I'm good. I'm actually just still seeing what gold wants to do. Yo, what's going on? I don't know what Nasdaq did today after the news. Oh, that was needed. Yeah, so all I got is alerts for everything at this point. Waiting to see what the market has in store after we start breaking some of this structure. This didn't even form any structure yet, so I don't even know. I'm actually waiting on gold to form structure, and it's not even did that yet, so We're gonna skip past that one. And then same thing with oil. Hasn't even formed structure yet. Looks like it's trying to now, but I need it to form structure. What's going on? How you feeling? Oil just went crazy today. I just want to say big thanks for keeping me up and not quitting trading. That's what's up. Your advice has really helped me go through mental stress that comes with it. Yes, for sure. That's what's up, man. Appreciate that comment. What, we still got a lot of time for this to go. For go down. That is crazy. I ain't never seen this drop like this in a minute with gold. I mean with oil. Just clips. Yeah, nothing with gold. Honestly, I took it the wrong way. And I'm just waiting on structure to form now. We still moving. Like, we're just going way past expected. Like, if this is just not manipulation, I don't even know what's going on right now. Damn, we got that happening when? Tomorrow? I mean, Wednesday. Let's see. What news we got going on this week? Yeah, we got the Fed speaking tomorrow. We also have, we got a lot going on midweek. Oh yeah, that's right. And we got the non-farmers payroll as well. I forgot all about that. This week's about to be interesting. Very interesting. The music is staticky. This week's about to be interesting. Yeah, the Fed speak tomorrow. I think I seen it for tomorrow. And then midweek was, can't remember what was midweek news. It's crazy because it's like I try to stay away from news, but I always seem to get caught up into the news. Cause like it'll be a trade that I'll try to take super early, like 3 hours before news, couple hours before news, and I'll end up always getting, and it's always with gold, and I realized that. Sometimes with NASDAQ. The way that it's looking, y'all, I'm probably only going to be trading oil. So serious, because I really make all my money with oil, and apparently, with gold, I only made about oil. With gold, I only made about $137. But it's too early for me to say that. But I just know based off my last journals, I didn't really make much with gold. Sway TV, what's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? I am not in GJ. Actually, it's got to be a lot of reaction before I counter trend trade this. I'm moving my alert because I'm already monetizing it. You said if we want to start trading oil, is there anything on the special that affects it? No, nope. Nope. You know what's even crazy, guys? I know there's a lot of hype with gold, and I'm starting to feel like there's just too much hype with gold. And this is not just me talking, really, truthfully not me just talking. It's based off of my journal and everything that I have written down. And come to find out, let me see if I got my old journal too. I don't know if I got my older journal on here. Crap, I gotta find it. But come to find out, it's just like, what's the hype about? Let me ask you guys, truthfully speaking, not just based off of what everybody else thinks or say. What is your best pair? What pair do you guys know you make the most on? Like I told you guys, I thought personally it was NASDAQ originally, but come to find out NASDAQ is the least, because I would make a lot of money but then blow it, then make it. And apparently NASDAQ wasn't it. It's oil, and then GJ, and then gold. GJ would have been the last option that I thought I would have had, made money with, but it's actually GJ. I make second most of the money, and then it's oil I make the most money, and then it's gold. But yeah. So I know a lot of you guys are saying it, but I'm telling you guys, if you really focus on what's making you the most, because you can make, like I said, you can make the most on that pair, but then lose it as well. You said Euro USD, USD, Euro USD. Yeah, worse than yeah. I love gold and GJ, GU, gold, GU oil. Gold and GJ. Okay, so a lot of you guys saying that gold, you make a lot with gold. Not saying that gold is just your favorite pair because you want to make it your favorite pair, but if it fits your strategy, fits the way you trade with your schedule, then yeah, that makes sense. Now I could tell you I love gold, but doesn't mean that's making me money, because it's actually my last pair that's making me money off of my top 3, fortunately. But I love gold just because it does stuff like this. It can be very volatile when it wants to be volatile. It's like NASDAQ on steroids when it wants to be like that, and also when it wants to consolidate, it will consolidate too. But it's just as far as how my strategy and the way I trade, how I analyze the market, GJ is where it's at for me. But number one is oil. Like, I can flip any account in a matter of a day, 2 days, a week with just trading oil. And this is why I'm like, damn, it makes no sense. I'll just rather trade oil for the rest of my life moving forward. I know you guys know a lot of traders trade one pair, and you can make a living off of just one pair. This is why you guys don't see a shit ton of pairs in my catalog, because I don't really feel like that's necessary. It's not. If you can master something and you know it, stick to it. Just stick to it. Only thing I got here is Dixie and yen basket. I look at yen to analyze. Now, yen basket and GJ is perfect correlation, but apparently with dollar, man, and gold, it ain't really giving me much. Sometimes it doesn't really play in its favor. As far as the scalping aspect, it doesn't. But if you want to focus on a bigger aspect, 100%, it'll give you that bias. That's one thing I've been realizing too. But I'm gonna still keep it up here because it's a great tool to have. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys know you making so much money with one pair, there is no reason to have 10 different pairs in your catalog, because all you're going to be doing is just going here, looking at it for 2 seconds, going here, looking at it for 2 seconds. You're going to be like, oh, opportunity to sell, let's sell it. Not really focusing, putting too much focus into it. You really just got to stick with one thing. The reason why I love oil, like I said, obviously I make the most with oil. You guys literally see a lot of my trades are 1-on-1s and 1-to-2s, right? I do a lot of 1-on-1s and 1-to-2 trades, but as you see, I made 29% reaching this to 1-to-2, 15%, that was the 1-on-1, 31%, 13%, and this is just me riding these trades all the way through, right? Just like this. Obviously, if this was a trade to take, this was yesterday, by the way. Yesterday, this is where I made 39% on the account. Here, this trade, you guys see my win rate. I had 2 L's that I don't know if it's on this particular one, but what I'm getting at is, when you know a pair, just stick to it and leave it alone, and or stick to that and just leave everything else alone. There's no whole reason on you going another pair. Like, well, oil, unfortunately, a lot of people probably don't like oil because you can't really trade it in all time sessions, and I get it, because we all work. A lot of us got, jobs, and a lot of us don't really have spare time, or we just not by the computer during certain times. But for those that do have the time, if you are on here and you got the time to stay on here, I would definitely say my best bet is to try oil out. It does only really move during London and New York session. That's really only time. But Asian session and anything else is just like, it's quiet. It's quiet. You ain't gonna get nothing. You're not. Super quiet. But if you do not have that time in hands, definitely tap into gold, because you can also trade gold during Asian session, Tokyo session, right? And make a lot of money for sure. Same thing with GJ. If you are new to trading and you still trying to figure out your strategies, you don't like how fast gold moves, or you're nervous about this reaction, get into a Forex pair like GJ, GU, Euro, any of those, because you will basically be able to get in a pair, low spreads, ain't got much to worry about. It moves slow, but it moves steady is what I'm getting at. It does move, like right now it moved pretty fast, but a lot of times, look at these colors as different sessions. This is all London session. London session, it kind of moved. New York and London, it didn't do too much, and the New York session didn't do nothing at all. But when it wants to move, it will move, as you see here. New York session, London, it moved a little. London, New York, it moved a little, or just New York. Now, if you look at oil, you notice that same thing. We do sometimes where we move a lot, like this time we moved. So it just goes back down to what you guys have as far as your schedule wise, what can fit for your schedule and what fits for you and your strategy and your mental. And that's really what it is. So yeah, if you ask me once again, it would be GJ, oil, and GJ as my top. All right, we've about finally hitting this area right here. This is about time. Been waiting for this one for a minute. I feel like during New York, when we hit that 11 o'clock Central Time or noon Eastern Time, we might start seeing that pullback. Because like I say, oil likes to go different ways in different sessions. Not all the time, but most majority of the time it does that. Once again, guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and like this video so you don't miss out on anything that we got going on. Let me make sure. Did I put my alert for NASDAQ? Damn, we did all the way up here. Might as well delete that. I see none of y'all had asked. None of y'all said NASDAQ was y'all top pair. Y'all literally said nope, not NASDAQ or US 30. Where gold is still going up? Oh my goodness gracious. Rest in peace to somebody's account or forever. Congratulations to somebody's account. But this is crazy. I was not expecting this with gold. I swear I was not expecting this with gold whatsoever. If I don't know what we doing, I don't know what's going on. And this is crazy because we got news coming this week. I do expect gold to remain solid to go up, but goodness gracious, this is super ugly. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I can already tell you where we will be this week. What was the starting week? Right here. We've been consolidating, so this is gonna be hard. I can't really say much where we will be going for this week. Because we are in consolidation. We might just be consolidating this week. No, I don't see that as liquidity phase on a large scale. I don't. I already know what you're thinking about. You're talking about all of this, right? Be a little careful with this one, though. You gotta be a little careful with this one. I don't think we seen a move like this in a while. Nah, damn. Where's honestly, a goal was supposed to be stopped based off that Fields, but honestly, I can't tell you. I'm not even gonna plan to trade it. I'm not even gonna attempt to try to trade against it. If anything, I'll trade with it, and me trading with it is me waiting for it to come to some levels. Once I figure out when the range, I gotta know the range. That's one thing, guys. You gotta understand. You gotta know the range. So apparently, this was the start of the range. I'm waiting on structure to form, which apparently we just had structure formed here. If we break through, that confirms that this is the range, and now I got an understanding so far where we could be going. But until that happens, I can't say too much, and I don't want to say too much. That's not how I like to look at market.
I'm a whirling dervish, always twirling purpose. I'm so surface level, don't you look behind the curtains. I'm nervous like I'm Nelly. Kelly's so evil, he not a person. What a good one consist of? I'm probably not as perfect. It's probably not in my bloodline. My faith lies as far as my fault is allowed, but truth I control where I land. I choose to be a
Once again, guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. How can you stop your FOMO? I can't control that for you, bro. That's all up to you. I can only tell you what works for me. Like right now, I'll be honest, like right now I feel like I got that I want to start just get into trades, right? Because I don't want to miss out on anything. But then in the back of my head, I remind myself that, wait, if I do that, I go against my rules, and when I go against my rules, I know I'm about to lose a shit ton of money. So it just really goes back from my experience of trading. I just know when I do that, I lose out on everything, and my entire account is blown. I'm gonna really be after up.
This is my bigger bowl of self-belief. No need for boating schools to tell me peace is found. I find my own ground, crashing my own reef. No beef, all peace. Nah, that bang bang, ski ski. You show the counts down. Clown caught up in his own heat. It's a lesson where you learn.
If not, bro, just leave the market alone. Like, exit out of everything right now and just leave it alone. And try to focus on something else. If you got something else you like to do, a hobby-wise, focus on it and just, yeah. Best thing to do.
Need to be self-love. Need to do this for me, not for anyone else, but not for your approval or the words of the rest of, but to feel peace when I walk in the respite. It should be mine. Now I know it's mine alone. I don't need to go your way. You stand and make that page. Think life is made of serious words. I don't need to go your way. You stand and make that page. Think life is made of serious words.
I already know we got divergence, even though I don't have my RSI anymore. I know this is divergence forming, but that doesn't mean buy it now, guys. For me, writing my rules help. If it doesn't fit the rules, I don't trade it. I take it 2 trades already. I close the charts. Dang, that's perfect, man. You know what's crazy? I say this in all my streams. The best advice I can give any trader, especially the ones that's always losing and always trying to find a way to get in or stick to something. Y'all don't listen though, but it is what it is. I'm just giving you guys advice. Write down your rules. Write it down. Write it down. Right? Not just your trading strategy. Write down your risk management percent. How much are you risking per trade? How much do you plan on risking overall? Write it down. Write down how you're gonna build your account. Compounding strategy. Different compounding strategies out there exist. Write it down. Write down your pair you're looking to trade, so you don't go out trying to trade something else because your setup isn't there and you gotta trade for the day. You gotta make money for the day. No. Write it down. Write down your trading strategy. all right, I'm waiting on the break of structure, and once it breaks this internal low, I'm waiting on my Fibs to hit this level. Once it hit this RSI, I'm gonna take this, bash it, boom, 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 write it down, and then write down your rules. 3 trades total. I am done for the day, regardless if they win or lose, losses, or 5% for the day, or if I see no setup, no trade at all. Write it down. I say this in all my streams, but I promise you, the same people that listen to me every day, I'm pretty sure majority of you guys haven't even wrote it down yet still. And then y'all yet still ask yourself, why are you not profitable? Or why is it that you're doing a roller coaster on every account or every chance you get? Your account is up, it's back down. Up, it's back down. Up, it's back down. That's because you're doing these trades right here. You just buying it, not really knowing the reason behind it, but you just got luck. And then you're like, okay, bet it works, you know, and then you try it again. Let's say you brought it right here and you realize that it just went down. So write these rules down, write it down, write it down. I'm trying to tell you guys, I literally started becoming profitable after I wrote my shit down. Like, there's nothing to it. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm not stunning. I'm not talking. I'm talking genuinely speaking. I made profit after I wrote my rules down. My first FTMO challenge I took, which was damn near, like I said, guys, I just started becoming profitable like in the 4th year is when I started making money, and it's thanks to FTMO. I literally failed 3 times. First time I did not have no rules. I had an idea of my strategy. Believe me, I did. Second time, I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to try to do what I messed up or whatever I messed up on. I'm going to try to make sure I don't do it again. Okay, did it, but then it failed. Second time, I actually wrote down my risk percent. Only thing I wrote down was, I still got this piece of paper. I'm going to show you guys it tomorrow. I'll show you guys it tomorrow. I literally wrote down a whole risk percent strategy. Risk management strategy. I wrote it down and I was like, okay, I was doing good past first challenge, so close to the second challenge, and I failed it. And I was like, damn, what's going on? So that's when I actually decided to start writing everything down from, all right, you know what? Let me write down my strategy. Let me write down my rules. Let me write down all of this. And then I had got a funded account with FTMO. Then obviously I lost that account a long time ago. Not that long ago, but yeah, I lost that account. But what I'm getting at is, I noticed a dramatic change right when I wrote my shit down. So y'all not listening, but y'all don't want to listen. It is what it is. I say this in all my streams. It's funny. Every time I drop a strategy video on how to grow a small account with this 5-minute strategy, that video does wonders. But every time I drop a video on psychology, gets little love. And yet I got a lot of people. If you guys haven't seen my new video, please watch it though. If you guys are in my streams, you will understand that video. For those that's always in my streams, y'all will completely understand that video. For those that's new to the video or new to my streams, I have a video of how to grow accounts. Like I said, guys, if you're new to my stream, the first challenge we did, we took a $4,000 account into $30,000, really $40,000. That was with the previous broker I was with, Henko Trade, withdrew it all, and then I transferred over to Ospreyfx, which is who I'm using now as my broker. Now you guys seen we did first challenge. We did a couple challenges. We passed. I got fully funded. I'm fully funded now. I'm working on another challenge with Funder Pro, and I'm working on my personal account. So when I say that growing a small account is possible, it is possible. You guys see me grow multiple small accounts, right? Rather from 10,000 and under. You guys see me grow multiple small accounts to obviously way past 100%. The last one we just did was 17 to 13K. Took it all out, right? I'm trying to tell you guys, as long as you have something written fucking down, you can see right here every day, you will be successful. There is no reason on why you would not be able to like do $100 challenge to 1,000, and then do $1,000 to 10,000, or 10,000 to 20,000, or 20,000 50,000, 50,000 to 100,000. There's no absolutely way. All I'm getting at the end of the day is y'all asking me all the time, what is my strategy? What is my strategy? What is my strategy? But I'm trying to tell you guys, I always break down my strategy. I just literally told you my Fibonacci strategy, but it went over a lot of y'all heads literally just now about my Fibonacci strategy. Like right here, how I say I always look for these levels to be valid. However, it did pass it, but that's fine. That doesn't mean I enter here. I still wait on the break of structure, which, by the way, guys, we have an expanding flat. I already know what type of pattern this is about to be just based off of experience. But what I'm getting at the end of the day is more to trading than just a trading strategy, man. Seriously. It's way more to trading than just a trading strategy. If you really want this money, if you really want to get this bag, you got to understand, like, you got to really take your time and put your all into this trading stuff. You got to. It's not no get rich quick scheme. It's not no, oh, I'm gonna just learn quick and make a bag quick. You could try. You could try, but it ain't gonna get you nowhere. Your first year be your best year. You think you the best trader in the world, but still don't understand what psychology is or risk management is. You ain't the trader. That was just a really good run for you for that year. Let's try it again next year and see how you do. Teach it to somebody. See exactly how you grew that account and see if they can do it. But at the end of the day, you just know that person has to know that the mental is the #1 thing to everything. So if y'all can master that, then you guys got it. No, I didn't have no problem with them. Absolutely not. Did we just gap? How the hell we gap? We already dropping. They still want to continue to gap. That's funny. See, now knowing that this move had been so dramatic, I'm already knowing moving forward we about to start seeing this. It's like it's about to be really nothing going on with oil. That is one downfall. There's always got to be a downfall with everything, but that is one downfall with oil. When you get dramatic drops, don't really expect it to do too much after any other session, because after the drop, it's pretty much dead. Well, I'll be cautious if y'all gonna sell that. You talking about sell? I don't see no sell. We ain't got no other news going on, so I feel like it's just gonna consolidate. It's just gonna do something like this. You can create any type of consolidation pattern, but it is gonna give us something. And we also are trying to break out of this correction too. Correction and consolidation. So I'm not really interested in that right now. Actually, now I know where we at with GJ. I want to see what plot we can come up with this. Break that internal low. I got a question, guys. Who here actually works during New York and London session? Is there anybody here that works during? You do working now. Work from home though. Okay. So I work in trade during the time period, not London though. Yeah, I'm usually knocked out during London. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I used to love gold back in the day before my son started school. I used to love gold back in the day before my son started school. But I was mainly trading gold during London session. London session with gold was like beauty to me. I got so adjusted to it mentally, physically, my strategy. And now that I'm transitioned to New York, it's like I don't really care about gold no more. But I will tell you, for me, at least how I used to analyze market, I used to faithfully trade during during London session, only for gold. Yeah. Unfortunately, when you have a kid and they're going to school, you can't really do too much during London. But London is one of my favorite sessions. Not even gonna lie to you guys, still is. This is why I like New York and London combined. Not a big fan of just New York alone, but London session is still one of my best sessions. But it's funny though, because I mastered gold with London session, and now for whatever reason I cannot trade gold during New York and London. But with oil, I mastered it during London and New York, and I tried to trade it during London session one time, and I was like, damn, I don't understand this at all. So it's crazy how it works, right? But it's basically just how you train yourself. You just gotta train yourself for these sessions, and I trained myself very well for oil for this session. But for London session only, I look at it and be like, wait, what we doing? Okay, such and such, boom, 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 yada, yada, yada. Yeah, New York does have a lot of noise for me for what I trade. So, okay, I see. I'm just asking this question because that's important for those that do trade. For anybody here that actually does trade during London or New York and you work, your best bet might be trying something else, trying another pair that works during Asian session. All right, guys, I'm about to get in. Let's see. This is about to be a risky trade because it's 30 seconds. But I'm in this one. I'm going to get into this GJ trade. Two. Nice little one-on-one trade. I'm going to see how this one plays out. And then 1 or 2 would be there. I'm only going to take one trade because this is I don't want to risk too much on this trade, guys. So I'm only going to just stay one trade and just see how this one plays out. I can't figure out where it is. All right, let me move my stop. $200 in my favor, $200 out my favor. Let's see. I'm not even gonna put it in the notes. It's cool. It's gonna be a quick move. All right. Well, while I wait on that, I'll see what else is going on. I don't do 30-second entries on oil. So not even gonna go against my rule there. Only do it with Forex pairs, guys. Actually, what I could do though, let me see. Oh shit. Oh, you a nurse? Yeah, I feel like for those that can't trade during London, New York, definitely tap into a Forex pair. Like I said earlier, gold is also good. Just really got to master it, man. Kind of just figure it out from there. Michelle, what's going on? How you doing? I didn't realize that was you. Did not realize that was you. I love it. I like it. Benzo. Word, that's what's up. Alright, respect to that. Sway, what's up, brother? Not much. Just took like a super small, low key, risky trade, like trading way against the trend. 30-second entry. Haven't did this in so long. I took a nice little 30-second entry, seeing what this one wants to do, and that's about it. Looking at oil though, we studying oil. Y'all talking about gold, skyrocket. Gold is gonna continue going up. There is no reason to sell it, y'all. There is no reason to sell it. Yes, sir. I haven't took a trade in the 30-second in a while. I got to get back to that, but that's because I've been so focused on oil, and I realized oil's too volatile for me to trade 30 seconds. Same thing with gold. So I haven't really been into any Forex lately, but yeah. Remember the last trade we did live was 15 seconds. That was the most insane thing. I don't know if I can do that again mentally. I'm not ready for that one. What's going on? What about gold? When did you get in that US oil trade? I never got in it. I'm not in it. You're probably looking at the session colors. Benzo, that's on you, bro. I can't tell you yes or no, but I can tell you for sure you can make a lot of money for sure doing the New York and London session combined. Definitely London and New York session combined. Once again, if y'all hear my music being staticky, just let me know. I don't know why it does this. It's so weird. I don't know why it does this. Let's see. I do trade Asian session. I trade GJ Asian session. What was that? I guess not. I'm recently trading. Realizing that trading is more about mental than skills. I'm welcome to the family of realizing it now. Nah, really, but it does take a lot for a lot of traders to realize that trading is not skills and it's more mental than skills. I mean, you hear everybody say that, but for you to actually understand, you got to really go through it. You got to like blow a couple accounts. You probably got to really go through the mud with trading. Like you got to. You got to go through it all with trading in order for you guys to really know that trading is more mental than skills. Seriously. Because I know, like I said, I say this all the time. You guys hear everybody say this, but a lot of traders still don't understand it because you haven't experienced it yet. And that's why I say all the time, you got to blow a couple accounts in order for you guys to really want this. Like, we all can sit here and read books, listen to books, and such, but what's the difference if we're not actually implementing it in real life? And this is why people say it actually takes years for you guys to start seeing realistic profit, because within that 3, 4, 10, 5, 8 years of trading, that's when you're going to finally realize that, you know what? I've been doing this for 8 years, and I've been watching every strategy video on YouTube and on Google and reading every book about how to understand the market, and I still can't trade. I don't think it's this. I think it's something else. And that's when you really going to click. It's going to click to yourself, and then that's when you'll be able to know for sure, like, all right, you got to get this together. Guys, I think GJ probably hit the stop. If it did, I'm done for the day. Yeah. This is not this was a risky trade to begin with anyway. All right, if it hits it, then it hits it. If it don't, then it is what it is. Yeah, we still strong downwards wise. Not really ready for that move yet. Yen basket is still trying to move up aggressively. Let me see. We just created a new low though, which is that right there. Internal low. Yeah, that's super internal low right there. Nothing special though. I keep closing out trades early or we'll stop after the draw. Rest in peace. Yeah, you gotta stop doing that too. You gotta stop doing that. That's one thing I like to say all the time, man. Just let the trade route all the way to your TP or all the way to your stop loss. Or really mainly to your stop loss. When it gets to your TP, I know there's a lot of brokers don't even like to take you out. But you just gotta let it ride. That's why I say literally set it and forget the trade, man. Say this all the time. A lot of you guys say you can watch the trade, but it be those same people that say they can watch the trade be getting out the trades early or be second guessing the trade. It's like, just stay in the trade. You already know what you risk, right? You should be good. So that's really what it is to it. But that being said, guys, I'm gonna end today with the two little L's, and then I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Hopefully oil gives me some setups for tomorrow. Kind of see where we at for tomorrow. But other than that, guys, I am going to share you my Discord link. If you are not a part of it, make sure you join the Discord. It is a free section we have. We got great educational traders in here. Sway TV, Lil Bill, Patrick, Mr. Gold King. You know, Fabian is here to help out too. I mean, I can go on. Neil, King O'Neil. We got a lot of great traders in here, right? A lot of great traders in there that actually be calling out fire trades. So you guys want to make sure you tap into the community. I'm all about helping everybody. So that being said, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. And my thing just froze. All right. All right, guys. I'll see everybody tomorrow. You guys have a great one. Peace.
Jordan Belfort. The way I'm ballin', girls falling now. I'm Jordan Belfort. The way I started from the bottom, now I'm Jordan Belfort. Your girl wanna do me, now I'm Jordan Belfort. The Lord tryna find me, now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the woof, now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the woof, now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm back again, man, they gotta feel him. Michael Myers style, I gotta kill him. Groupies want the work and I'ma drill him. I'm walking through the hood cause I'm a real one. Man, I gotta stun hard. All the game, pull up out the backyard. And I never sold the cocoa. But I don't need it cause, man, my money loco. Jordan Belfort. The way I'm ballin', girls falling now. I'm Jordan Belfort. The way I started from the bottom, now I'm Jordan Belfort. Your girl wanna do me, now I'm Jordan Belfort. The Lord tryna find me, now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the woof, now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the woof, now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm a soldier boy, let your girl tell him. And y'all ain't got no soul, I think I sell him. I'ma buy a couple, yeah, so I can sell him. And if I put you to the test, I bet you fail him. I'm all about the cash now. The girl all on me, she showing me her ass now. And I'm swimming through the cash now. Then your favorite rapper trash now. Jordan Belfort.